Welcome to A Date with Danu right here on High TV, your luxury channel. Thank you so very much for tuning in. We are trying to give a brand new look to the show with some new things. And today we have three ladies. They're all entrepreneurs of their own. They've created brands that have spoken way beyond not only locally but internationally as well. We'll speak more on A Date with Danu right here on High TV. There was a time in Sri Lanka when, having a bit of a bandi, bit of curvy love handles was a huge problem because you had only one option, walk naked or just wear a sack. Then there was a revolution to create fashion for those who are curvy like me. Well, I'm happy to have my first guest on the show who has done that here. Adhisha.
Hi, I'm Adhisha. I'm the founder of XXL. So I'm here today on Date with Danu. Super excited. I really don't know how it will be. I really like this show because I've watched let's say a couple of episodes, actually really cool and fun. But it's I really don't know whether he's going to put me in trouble today. But let's see. I hope everything will be fine. And I know Danu is he's actually cool. I don't think that he will put me in trouble. Okay, about Danu, actually, I known him let's say 10, almost 10 years now. I can remember he used to come to my shop XXL with his mother and sister Tushara. So now it's almost 10 years, and he has he's a warm person. And he has been there for me because I went through a difficult time when my father passed away. So he was there for me, and then I actually, he's been sticking with me almost 10 years. So, and I'm so grateful for that.
Thanks for joining us on the show, Adhisha. You look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you, Danu.
Are you happy to be here?
Yes, very happy.
She tried to get a flight and run off this country. She literally did. She called me yesterday and said, I have to fly to Thailand. For what? I have some work. Wait, now?
Yeah.
Now you're flying tonight at 12?
Yeah, yeah.
That's a lie,
tonight.
Right?
No,
you're flying for
yeah.
real. I shall follow up on on the flight details.
Okay. I'll send you a picture.
Thanks. So you're feeling comfortable? We can start the show?
Yes, all right. I'm fine.
To start things off, you have created a fashion statement for women and men who found it how I am feeling right now, conscious about being a bit overweight. This season has caught up on me and December weight is already on me.
Yeah.
There's nothing for me to gain anymore. So for people like us, you created a brand that people felt, nice to come and shop, where you're not judged. You're not having a very skinny person shopping next to you.
Yeah.
It's not that anybody's calling you names. It's just that the system is so that this world has made you realize being fat is a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
And what made you decide on this?
Well, Danu, actually, we have started this 10 years ago. Back then, I was 3XL person, maybe more than that, I think, right? So I couldn't find sizes for myself. So then I thought there could be people like me who need this solution. So that's why how we came up with this brand.
What did you wear in candy?
Oh, come on. It's we had clothes. It's it's
කොළඹත් නැති වෙලාවේ කොහමද candy?
No, it's not like that. It's there were no lot of choices.
Options, they had black t-shirts for us.
Yeah, just crew neck t-shirt or something basic
track bottoms.
Bottom or whatever, So
Sad,
you have to no options available, and no colors, no trends and trendy clothes and all that. So that's why we came up with this idea, and I'm very happy that we are doing really well. And so this is basically, as you told, Danu, this is a body type, It's not
What's this brand XXL? You couldn't come with another name.
Well,
people have asked you this question. That's why I'm asking you.
Yeah, they've asked a few people, but some are really comfortable with the brand name and all that. Because we recently had a research also, let's say 2-3 years ago. But because we really wanted to change the name, because I really don't want to keep my customers
Unhappy shopping, yeah.
An uncomfortable zone, right? But at the end of the day, it has to be like comfortable zone for them to come and just like do shopping. So, but when I just asked, like, they were really happy about the brand and the brand name, because it says like very clearly it's XXL, right?
Yeah.
And you really can't hide your like stomach or like your curves, right? So, no, like you really don't need to, like, you know.
Thank you.
So, yeah. So that's why, I mean, I really don't worry about it. Like, as long as you celebrate your size and your body type, there's no like plus size, petite and all that, Danu. It's all about like body type. You have this body type and I have this.
That is true. That's what you're born with.
Yes.
Now, how do you bling yourself up? Well, the next person who is going to join us on the show is also from the Hill Capital. She also shared your same alma mater from the same school.
Yes.
So they kind of coordinated on their wardrobe as well. And she is known for a brand that is quite well established here in Sri Lanka. I'm happy to have Thiyasha.
Hi, I'm Thiyasha. A lot of people know me as one of the directors of Thiyasha. However, there's a lot more to me than that. But I guess you guys have to wait in tune to see what Danu has in store for you. The show Date with Danu, I do believe it is going to be quite interesting and quite scary, to be honest. I've seen some of the episodes and I'm just like, I'm mortified. I don't know what to expect from him. Well, I was told that, you know, like since Danu's going to give me a hard time, that I should definitely give him a hard time as well. Well, there are a few secrets that I might actually bring out during the show time, so stay tuned, guys.
And we are back with Thiyasha. I told you they are color coordinated. So Thiyasha used to be a bit voluptuous. Then she had one meal for the whole year. She's the cheapest date to have. She buys a portion of French fries. She eats it for the whole year. True, no?
So kind.
But it's the truth. We went for lunch once and all what she did was she ate, like the plate went back as it came back. How did you lose weight?
Exaggerated, but it's okay.
It's the truth, no?
A little bit exaggerated, but it's alright.
How did you lose weight?
Very honestly, what happened was I was actually here and I went into a store, and the fact that the lady said, "Madam, we'll have to bring you the bigger size," that was just enough for me. It was in Kandy.
What is this store?
Yeah, I don't want to
In Kandy, no?
No. It's a store. It's a brand from Colombo, and it was in Kandy at the time.
Their size was up to XS. That's it.
No, I wish. But no, and that was actually a massive wake-up call. And to be very honest, I think it was just, my family was at it. I mean, when I take my family, anyway, they're very voluptuous, my mother's side. So we never really took it too seriously.
She just called you fat.
No, voluptuous, curvaceous, you know. Anyway, but yeah, that was a wake-up call. So immediately, the whole soft drinks, fast food, everything just came to a halt.
You know how many people have called me fat? Nothing is becoming my wake-up call. Nothing. Try it.
What?
Just call me fat.
Danu, you're so fat.
Hope this will be my wake-up call. I've been trying to go on the intermediate fasting.
Yes. And is it working for you?
In my mind, I have fasted many a times. Mouth and my stomach,
not
yet.
so much.
Not exactly. So y'all are from the same class as well?
Yeah, from year one. Started.
Same batch, same school.
Yep.
How were y'all?
As in?
Like, were y'all friends from then?
Yeah, we were friends. We were always friends, but I wouldn't say we were the closest of friends because we had different groups that we were hanging out. She's a very sporty girl. I'm a not so sporty girl. So she was, the school games captain and all that.
Oh.
Yes, of course. And
that explains the legs. Okay.
And but then I think once we left school, and I of course I moved to Australia, and then eventually she moved to Melbourne. But I think we got the closest when I moved back 10 years ago.
To Colombo?
To Sri Lanka.
Yeah. So you were in Melbourne doing what?
I was doing my degree.
Oh, right, okay. So there is a story that I have to tell you about Adhisha. Adhisha goes back way back in time in my life because we never lost weight.
Yeah.
So, we have been a part of Adhisha's life for the longest time. We'll talk about that when we do come back. We're going to get into a break. On the other side, we have a fun, connection to this show. On the other side, do stick around. It's a date with Danu. I've spoken about this multiple times. Wherever I go, people just compliment on my gorgeous skin. And I always just find it so hard to let the secret out. But at times, you have no choice because I'm getting on my show. She's the lady behind British Cosmetics, another entrepreneur who refused to work with the norms of what Sri Lanka might throw at her. She was like, let me just push my boundaries. And she has gone global with her brand. I'm happy to have Nirosha.
I'm Nirosha Jagodaarachchi. I'm the CEO of British Cosmetics. Okay, I've known Danu maybe five years or more. He's such a. I feel he's a nice person because he's so bubbly and he's kind of my kind of a guy. He's big and he's so loving. He has a huge heart, and as a person he's huge, but then he has a beautiful heart. So, and at the same time he can be nasty also. He can be quite annoying, and sometimes you wouldn't know whether he's really being serious or whether he's basically being humorous.
Nirosha is also a partner of the show, and this combination to get these three women, I have 4 grey hairs on my head. I dedicate one to each one of you, and the other one for the phone calls that I just made. Thank you for being on the show. So Nirosha, you are friends with Thiyasha.
Thiyasha.
How did you all meet? Professional meetup?
How did we meet?
Actually, no, I've been going to BC Cosmetics at Crescat for the last 10 years.
my
And then
gosh.
her mother was actually running the place there at the time, and she would visit. So,
really?
and that's how we actually became friends, yeah.
Yeah.
So this dates 10 years ago?
Yeah, that's when we met, yeah.
She's been my customer ever since. So, so customer became friends.
Oh wow, that's great.
Yeah.
All right, so I wanted to tell a story about Adhisha, who is quite quiet in the side, in the middle. She has patted her face like 10 times because of the fear of this show.
Yeah.
So Adhisha used to have this shop called XXL in a little hole. It was just literally a hole in the wall, and she used to like sit on the ground most of the time. There were like limited seats there, and we used to go with my sister. Those days she used to have no clothes for men; it was only for ladies. We used to go shopping, but she's the same girl from then. She has met my mom. She has met all of us. The only person you have not met is our dog.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's thin in my house. Very figure conscious, I tell you. The dog, I meant. So Nirosha, tell me, what made you get into this beauty industry?
Okay, so basically I did my advanced beauty culture studies in UK, and then when I did it while I was doing, following the course, I just realized back at home the collection or whatever the choice that you need to have in Sri Lanka was limited. So then I met this supplier from UK, and they were very happy to come on board and introduce the brand in Sri Lanka. So that is how it started. So I think it was a personal understanding of what is needed to be here in Sri Lanka, and that was brought in.
Missing.
Yeah.
Now, you know, where there's always a problem with the fact that when you're a married woman, you have to, you have kids, and you have so many things to look into. But also working on your career professionally, how hard was it?
Now, my career started after I got married. That's a good story, because I was a merchandiser before.
Right.
And after I got married, I thought like I need to give a break. So because it has been a very hard work for me, working as a merchandiser in an apparel state, and it was a very popular buying house. So, and then I wanted to do something just to get myself occupied, and I followed a beauty culture course here, and I like it. And then I wanted to go abroad and pursue in that. So I am such a crazy person. If I'm into something, I really want to go to the depth of it.
Right.
So which sometimes put me in trouble also. So, but then my husband and we decided, okay, let's take a break. We'll start. I mean, like he also wanted. trying to do some of his work also there in UK. So we went there and I followed it. And this is how I entered into the business.
Brilliant. Now that we're here, I need to tell the world that we're all here.
Okay.
And there's a segment that we do call Update Your Status. Thiyasha, because you're not on Facebook anymore, such a problem for me, update your Instagram.
Such a problem for him, of course.
Update your Instagram. We'll get into the status. All right, now that we've taken my selfie, all of you have to say something nice.
Nice. Okay. Got it. On
Say,
it.
say something
Is
nice
it
or whatever you.
mandatory to say something nice?
All right.
Thanks,
all right, okay.
Adhisha. You're the only nice one here.
I'm gonna just post it.
Because we have cope up with him so much, and this is the time for us to reach.
Anyway, say
Unleash
something
all
nice or say whatever you all want to say, but make sure you all say that you're on a date with Danu so that people will watch this show.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, done?
That.
Post something nice, huh?
Hari.
And post the best picture where I look the best.
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Done. All right. And now we get into one of my favorite segments. I now have just shifted it a bit further down because then I can have everyone answering the questions. And it's called One Word.
3, 2, 1. One word.
So I'm going in reverse order so that everyone does not feel the time go by. Nirosha, you are number 1. Here you go. You can take your time, but don't take too long. Do you think money can make the world go around?
Yes, I think so.
If not for British cosmetics, where would you go? Ramani, Ramsey, Nayana, and why?
I think I would go to Ramani's because she is known to be good for what she does.
All right. Rank these designers according to your choice. Aslam Hussain, Michael Vijayasuriya, Brian Kirkowen, Charini Surya Gay.
On a any, many, money, more
Okay.
point of fact. It's not, I mean, I like all of them.
Okay.
Right? So I would say Aslam, Michael, and Brian. Yeah.
Then there
And
are the two.
Goes on.
Who is your biggest fashion critique? Husband, daughters?
Daughters.
Okay. If not for Amrita, who would be your ambassador? Onela, Daniel, Christina Plate or Pires? And why would you choose?
I have worked with Daniel, such a nice lady. So, and very easy to
Lady.
work with.
So-
I'm trying to be very modest. I'm very, yeah.
Girl.
I'm trying to be kind of
Yeah,
professional,
I told
right?
Daniel recently.
Yeah.
I said, you have modeled from the time I was 5.
Yes.
My
But-
goodness.
She's actually younger than me, but I just wanted to say.
Yeah, she's so good. She's very easy to work with. So Daniel would be my first choice, if not for Amrita.
Done. Thank you. If you want, you can rank the rest. No. All right. Now, Thiyasha.
Oh, okay.
Asanka Dimel, Adhisha de Fonseka, Ajay, Charlene Balasuriya. Rank the hot to the not so hot.
What the devil? Why is my brother on that list? You weirdo.
Hot to the not so hot.
Jeez. Okay. All right.
To look at, not to do anything, man.
See, again, Danu, take it south. No, take the conversation south.
Okay.
Anyway, all right. I would first Ayesh, Asanka, Shalin, Ajay.
Ajay, please note. A rumor you like to
Such a bloody
correct.
troublemaker. Huh?
A rumor about you that you like to correct.
I don't correct their rumors. That's why they're rumors. If they were facts, then I would correct it.
Catherine, Rajini, Adhisha. Who would you kiss, hug, or kill?
I can always get away with her because she's like my oldest friend.
So you're killing her?
Yeah, it's okay. And I'll bring her back though.
Okay.
So what were the others? Kiss and hug?
Yeah.
Catherine,
Who What?
I'll give her a kiss, and Rajni, I'll give her a hug.
Adhisha, you're dead.
Yes. Thank you.
But lives in my heart always.
One quality of Aish that really annoys you.
Oh, he's so like it's always about Aki. What are you wearing today? I'm just like, dude, I'll pick it like half an hour before I need to leave. But he's already, he's all prepared. He's just like, make sure it's like this. I'm just like, yeah, no. Like he's such a control freak when it comes to fashion.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you believe in second chances?
Always.
Adhisha, now to you. If you had a logo instead of a name, what would it be?
Very hard question. Okay. Maybe a logo would be what? Maybe a barbell.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is something about
answer.
life people don't appreciate as much as they should?
I think that would be really grateful, for what they have, but most of the people we can see, like even sometimes including me, we are not really grateful for what we have.
Okay. Nirosha Jagodaarachchi, Caroline, the new Mrs. World. Your favorite for this particular title out of the two?
Wow. Well, I think both. I can't just pick one.
One
Please,
word.
Danu, it's because I
Rosie
think after
or
35
Caroline?
years, she won the title, so
Yeah, so one word.
maybe Nirosha Jagodaarachchi.
Okay, done. Thiyasha, Nirosha. Who will look the best in a double XL creation?
Okay.
I wear her stuff.
Yeah, you wear. Yeah.
I actually go buy double XL.
Yeah. So recently also you were one of my piece. So, and she's my. I haven't seen you wearing double XL. So maybe Thiyasha and then Nirosha.
Are you happy with that? Yeah, you look very accomplished.
Candy or Colombo? Where is gossip stronger?
Oh, Colombo. Candy is very peaceful.
Really?
Yes,
it is.
But before you hold your hand, already the house knows about what happens in Candy.
No, but
Candy,
that's
hello.
You
No,
hold the
no,
hand
no,
or
no,
not, news has gone that you've held the hand. So there's a difference.
yeah.
Let's get into a break. We'll see you on the other side. It's a date with Danu. And it's time that we ease the one-word stress a little bit with some charades. Let's see how the girls play. Let's play charades. Right, it's time to play charades. Now I'm going to just hold this card up. I'm having a bit of a issue with, what can I say, my Christmas fat. So I'm going to try my level best to hold it up higher. Y'all are supposed to act, and I'm supposed to guess. Ready?
Christ.
We have also lied to Adhisha saying there's a dancing competition. Just to stress her out more, we said.
Yeah.
How to act like this?
So who you want me?
Y'all, all three of y'all can act if y'all want to, I'll guess.
Okay.
There's a timer though.
Oh, there's a
Timer. Y'all have to quickly act. Y'all can't be sitting and thinking about it. Halo. From the halo, what came after that was really bad. Angel. I'm an angel.
No. Oh, yeah.
the word is.
Okay.
So,
Can't talk. Your heart. Lungs. The bomb. Lady with a heart.
We can't help. We can.
Yes, y'all can all help.
Okay.
Now it's over.
A skeleton.
how can I say that?
You'll just show Thiyasha.
I was just going to do that, but
This. I. Yeah.
Nirosha. Okay.
It's like.
I don't know how to do this.
Okay.
And Nirosha.
Please, Danu. Come on.
Cowboy.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're riding at home. You must be doing this quietly, no?
God.
I'm sure that's a signal to her husband. But right now, let's see how y'all are going to perform while I act for y'all.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh, okay.
Let's play charades.
All right, let's start with Thiyasha. She seems to be the best at this. Okay.
Do you use it?
No. Natural.
Sure. Lipstick.
Natural. Very well done. Very well done. Actually, I'm very good. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How do you do that?
What? What?
Actually, stand and do it.
I can't.
Just stand.
This suit has been really pinned down to the chair.
What?
Do it, man.
Slippering or what? What? I'm
A
sorry.
skateboard.
Oh, what is that? What did you do?
It's like going like a speedboat.
Yeah.
Nirosha?
Okay.
Okay.
Ah.
Umbrella?
I don't know, these words are quite simple, I tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But
Next time, complicated ones will come your way. Let's get into a break. On the other side, we have more coming your way. Do stick around. It's A Date with Danu, right here on High TV. Now, this is where the show gets juicy. It's time that we dig into some stickies.
Sticky situ.
So this is a segment where we speak about things that is spoken about, but is a place to speak about it from the heart. And there's no bad things about it. All right, to start things off, Colombo is a... How would you describe Colombo, Thiyasha? How has it been towards you?
You know, just like anything else, it has its ups and downs. It's just really what you make of it. And one of the best advices I got, I think, when I was moving to Colombo was just that you gotta be able to hack it, because if you're very sensitive, you know, things are gonna get to you.
Do you feel that running a place like TH, of course, you need to have the limelight to promote the brand, and you need to be the face of it. You need to have someone promoting the brand, because
Of course.
it cannot promote itself.
Yeah.
But how do you feel that, you know, we have all had emails about this, we have all had like terrible stories written, because it just takes a minute for somebody to write a sentence. But the effect of it is huge, and it stays on for a long time. Especially coming from Candy, how did you balance that? Especially because you come from a very loving family, very supportive family. How did they all take it and see it?
That's the whole point. I come from a very loving and supportive family, so I really don't have time for cowards. I don't respond to cowards. So if somebody had a problem with me, they're more than welcome to come and speak to my face. But you know, people are people. You can't change them. It is what you make of it.
Did you ever feel that, you know, life might have been different if you were in Australia?
Oh, all the time, all the time. But that's okay. This is a choice that I made, and I'm going through with it. And it's okay. I mean, it's all right. As I said, listen, there are pros and cons in everything. People can say whatever they want to say. That's up to them. If it makes them feel better, knock yourself out. But if they're trying to actually get an answer from me, they're probably not going to get it. Because as I said, I don't respond to cowards.
And it's satisfying. It's satisfying to know that you'll never give the answer for them.
I mean,
Yeah. For you to know that you will never
but
give
I don't
it.
need to answer to
Yeah.
anyone, Danu. I don't have to answer to anybody except myself. I don't have to answer to my parents. I don't have to answer to anyone. I have to answer to myself. So if somebody, as I said, anybody wants to talk to me, they're more than welcome to do that. I mean, that's what I mean. If you want to talk behind my back, that's actually why you're behind my back. So stay there, and that's fine. But as I said, I never have to answer to anyone. I know you weren't expecting that, eh?
Adhisha, you are a very soft-spoken girl, and you break at the smallest thing, although you like not to show it, because you have an army to lead, you have team members who look up to you, you walk into a shop. Because I know Thiyasha can put on that very strong face. You crumble, because if people know you on a personal level, they know that you're such a softie. Although you are a powerlifting champion, we need to talk about that as well. You have so many things going. But at the same time, in my opinion, I feel that this moving here, contributing to this society, this economy, in creating your own brand, there were some people who crippled you and took advantage of your kindness. How did that shape you today?
Well, I actually take everything as a lesson in my life, because you meet people, you can't like stop meeting people, right? So you meet people throughout your life, and then it could be a lesson or a blessing. So actually, last few 5 years was really difficult for me. That because my father was like he was there for me, and then he passed away in 2014.
And
so
he
just
was your
after,
everything.
Yeah, he was my everything, and he was being there for me through thick and thin, So he was basically, he helped me. He was the person I looked up to. So and if I really want a piece of advice, he was there for me. So after 5 years, life was really difficult. So then sometimes I went through in difficult moments. I met a lot of bad people. I don't say bad people, met people, but again, I just take this as another experience in life, So I think it's again Danu, whole life you meet people, you have to mix with people when you're doing a business, right? Especially coming from Kandy and starting a business in Colombo, it's not easy, right? And we built this brand now it's almost 10 years, right? And we have opened a new branch also in Shangri-La. So I can see we're really moving forward, right? So but I really don't worry about what other people say or what other people think of me, and even their judgment, because they can judge. As long as I'm happy inside, as long as I know where I'm going to, my direction, I think that's all I really want to know, So and then I really don't worry
Because it's always very hard when you have to be the driving force, but at the same time when you have so many people dragging you at the back, and you have to fight through that.
Of course.
And it takes a lot.
Absolutely, and it helps when you have good friends. I mean,
Yeah.
for example, my family's not with me all the time, but I've got amazing friends that I'll just literally
Just give a phone call to
and I know they got my back. It doesn't matter. And that's the thing, though. Here, I think what happens is when you move from Kandy or even
to
overseas,
Colombo,
whatever it
yeah.
is, you have a close knit of people. When people who really know you, you don't really have to worry about the rest.
Well, and also, sorry, Danu, I want to just add this also. I'm very happy, and then I'm really grateful for, because my brother and my ex-husband Priyan we three of us doing double XL, right? So this is teamwork. So they're my safe net. Though he's my ex-husband, we
You all have a super understanding that is beyond an X or a Y or a Z.
Exactly, yeah. He's like a family, So after my father passed away, he's the person that I always look up for, for if I need a piece of advice or to make
Shoulder
a decision.
to cry on,
yeah. So and my brother, so it helps me really well. Really, I can feel that, when I really break down.
Emotional even now.
No, I really break down and all. It really helps, because.
But I always say, a strong person needs to cry, otherwise they'll never experience that side of their emotion.
Yeah.
And it's just quite sad if you never cried, then you'll never understand another human being. Then how can you ever be smart or strong at the same time?
Yeah.
Nirosha, when you got into this trade many years ago, and when you decided to become an entrepreneur, if your husband was your biggest support? Because
Yes.
as a husband, he needs to also take into consideration of the fact that you're going to shine in this trade. Oh, give her a tissue.
Oh, that's okay, I'm fine. No, I'm not crying.
Okay, let's get a tissue. Naveksha gets a tissue. So you were saying, after this little break here,
Yes, so my turning point was after I got married, because my family, before I got married, I was in a very strict family situation. My parents were very strict. I was not allowed to go out. So I was from Colombo, but I was never a person who would go out in that social arena. So we were just shut back. So
just home and
yes,
family time, that's it.
So my turning point was when I got married. So Dimut has been so supportive. So he has been encouraging me with whatever I wanted to do, whatever I felt like doing. So I think I'm very lucky in that way.
Brilliant. We're going to speak more. I need to get into a break on the other side. Do stick around. It's a date with Danu. What's amazing is that these three women made all their obstacles just another thing to bounce back on and just move forward. We'll speak more when we do come back. Do stick around. It's a date with Danu on High TV. All right, it's time that we do some digging on social media. And I did my part. Let's see what's on their social media. How close are you all to siblings is a question I ask at times. Thiyasha?
Very. Best mate. True, we kill each other, but that's okay.
But he's the one who's trying to kill you.
I know.
I know, I totally get you.
I know.
Yeah.
So this is your brother.
Yes. My brother.
Tell something about this
My
photograph
brother
at least.
this was at
Thiyasha, that was at our photo shoot, by the way.
It is. This was at the Nigambo launch.
This was at Nigambo launch, yeah, and XXL Nigambo launch, and
Yeah, there was a time when Adhisha lost so much of weight.
yeah.
She was just another person.
Yeah,
She
it's
just
nice to know.
trans.
Where did you find this anyway?
I can always find. Nirosha,
Scary.
glam factor is what we have seen you with. But you really love your children at home, no?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's my baby girl.
I tried searching for photographs where you were hugging your daughters, couldn't find anything.
Instead, I'm hugging my doggy. Yeah.
And I give this to her.
Yeah.
You have to be the
they-
passing one,
My
unfortunately.
daughters think that I love her more than they.
Is it true?
Yeah.
No.
No,
But then she's so adorable.
Yeah.
that's true, of course. So Adhisha, you are a powerlifting champion. Did you ever think you'll become one?
Well, no, this was just, it happens. Like,
And how has it been? Like,
it's amazing. It just
you
gives
love it,
me
no?
wings, like, you know.
oh God.
Yeah.
I don't know how she does it, but she's like hardcore, like at the gym, like ah. I'm like, oh, okay.
So
to come on the
funny.
show, hello. but to lift the weight, like okay.
Please, that's like,
There you go. That's Adhisha in all her glory,
yeah.
all focused and about to like set the world on fire.
This is the base.
Yeah.
Love this.
Well done,
Picture.
by the way. You're competing this year.
Yes, hopefully in December.
Where are you
it's,
going? To Singapore?
No, this is not. No. This is not. This is in Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka.
Hopefully, we really don't know like whether it's happening.
Yeah,
But next
she
year.
got a chance to compete in Canada. Visa didn't go through.
Yeah, but you
Unfortunately.
really helped me.
But she had a super chance of winning, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before Mrs. World came down, we would have had a national champion. In vain, man, in vain. Nirosha, you know, fashion is a huge part of your life, right? You love to dress.
Not so and so. I mean, not that I'm really into it, but then when it comes to time, yes.
You were protecting yourself from the cold.
Oh my god! This is like ages going
You have covered everything. There's nothing to cover now.
This is like long time.
It's like when you're going from Sri Lanka, take රස්සනට දාන්න ඔක්කොම අරන් යන්න.
Oh my goodness. My everything.
Yes. Now you are very emotional when people speak about your dad. Tell the story there.
A man who comes from nothing and who has built an empire. Yeah. I mean, always wanted to be like him since I was a child. And my mother always says, oh my God, you're just like your father. And even to date, I think even a lot of my staff members, they say, we see Mr. Fonseka, we see a lot of him in you, even the way I speak or whatnot. I just wanted to be like, because he's such a kind soul.
Very calm and collected.
Very calm and collected. And he's the kind of person who's, you know, he gives anybody a chance. Like even if I was like with Ammi, I'd be like, Ammi, can I? No. Ammi, but I haven't finished the sentence yet.
No.
Yeah, but no. So whereas with
Yeah.
Tati, you know, like he's my confidant, no? He knows everything about me, and he's the guy that if I fall, he's always there.
Talking about Dada love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything. This picture has gone up on your social media multiple times. Every time you miss him, I think this goes up.
Yeah.
He was
is
there
like-
at the counter. He used to be
Yeah.
there at the shop.
This was I think this was in 2013 at Kingsbury. We took this picture just after my father's and my mom, the anniversary
Wow.
dinner. Yeah.
Amazing. And then there is the all glorious Nirosha and the fam. This is the fam band.
Recently.
Really?
Yes.
When your other daughter was down.
Yes. When she
Okay.
was on holiday.
Superb. Actually, I have few more of your family pictures, and I just want to tell you, I love your hair like this.
That was, yeah.
Don't you all think that she looks
2002.
fabulous?
That was in 2002, I suppose, yeah.
I think this is your hairdo.
Yeah.
Next time around.
I'm going to do that.
This season, you can cut it all off.
I'm going to grow this a little more, and then I'm going to give this, donate this, and then...
Then cut it off.
That's actually why I'm growing my hair as well. I'm donating it for the
Yeah.
cancer.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's why I'm growing my hair too.
Yeah. Thank you.
Just want to let you know, we have unfortunately not been able to print a picture of Thiyasha. We'll put it on the screen. On your Instagram, there's a picture of you and your brother in toweling shorts.
Is it
Yes.
in the little red
Yes.
shorts?
Yeah. I'm going to show it.
Okay.
These toweling shorts are what everyone dressed us up in. Why is that?
Did you see us matching the outfit?
Yes, I really want. You saw it, you remember it, right?
Of course, it's one of my favorite pictures.
And I was like, whoa, what is that? Here you go. Yeah.
Always,
So cute.
always the protector, always.
Yeah, you seem to be actually just knocking him to shape. And as you could see, you have most of the biscuits, and he has just one, and he looks utterly sad about it.
You're literally grabbing
Yeah,
on him.
grab him and the biscuits.
Actually, can I say, I have a few more, but I got to show this to you very quickly. I know it's taking up time, but I promise it
No,
won't
you-
take that long. Of him. Now look at this. This is actually me.
No, but
This is
here,
a better picture. Thank you. Always making sure that
nonsense.
he's
You
all
still
right.
have the phone.
Whatever.
You still have the biscuits wrapped up in your hand. All right,
Whatever, man.
it's time that we get into some quick questions, which will also give you a chance to win a fabulous gift bag from British Cosmetics.
Ooh.
A new segment on the show, 10 questions. Whoever gets in the highest amount of answers will walk away with a British Cosmetics gift bag. Done?
Done.
Right, here we go. No right or wrong answers. If I blow the whistle, that means we're done with the 10 questions. I just wanted to blow the whistle, that's
Okay.
it. All right? All right. Who is your hero?
Tati.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be?
Singapore.
None of y'all are making
Okay.
both.
I
y'all-
feel like it's like each of our.
No, no, no.
He's so fast.
I know, but you'll have to think quick and answer quickly. What's your biggest fear?
Height.
What is your favorite family vacation?
Italy.
What would you change about yourself if you could?
My height.
What
yeah.
really makes you angry?
Fake people. I'm sorry.
That was a three-way
I'm
answer.
actually going to keep that to us.
What motivates you to work hard?
My staff and family.
Okay.
What is your favorite thing about your career?
The glamour.
What's your biggest compliment about your job?
My staff are one of the friendliest staff members.
What do you love about Danu?
Everything.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, darling. Thank you.
Congratulations. I don't think anybody in your life can get a word in. That's the conclusion. That's the conclusion. Number two, you have a eco way of sharing. You have to buckle up, otherwise others will all just make sure that they say what they have to say. So the moral of the story, nobody can get into word in with you.
No way.
There you go. That's it. Congratulations. You walk away with a gift bag. We need to wrap things up on the show. Before we go, a big shout out to our friends at Movenpick Hotel for the wonderful hospitality. Not forgetting Jonathan Studios for every single picture that they take. They always make sure that we look beautiful. And Jonathan is already here, and I would like to say a big thank you to him for sticking around always. And also not forgetting Man in Checks for coming on board to be our official wardrobe. Lovely to work with you guys, and thank you so very much for grooming me for this episode. Until we see you with another fabulous episode. Ladies, thank you for joining us on the show.
Thank you,
Thank
Danu.
you.
It's a wrap.
Thank you.
Here you go, your gift.
Thank you.
Nirosha is the only one who can't win this.
True. Ooh.
I'm
You
so
can
happy
share
that she
with
got
her.
it.
Cookies. I will. I'll share it.
But
So
we'll
she-
give you one.
She's the only one who's getting it.
I just wanted to give it to her.
I'm also getting one.